na love go pay. Any gbege for relationship, for relationship.
My country people, how una day, una welcome to Love Battle on top of TV, your family entertainment channel. I hope you had a good week. My week was fine. It was fine, yes. I missed all the waka waka and stress and anything where they happen. It was fine because another Friday don't come and we are here alive. We are here alive, in flesh and blood, strong, hale and hearty. You see that one? You hold it strong. Nothing past good health. Because if you go to hospitals, especially those teaching hospitals, when you see some kind of sickness where you never hear their name before, and you wake up hale and hearty, you hold it strong. It is better than riches, even though we know you got to get the money. You got to get the money one way or the other, but until then, you see this 1 hour, let us use it and enjoy Love Battle time. You get? Yeah. Today on Top Love Battle, we don't bring another fine topic we want it. It says, should a person allow their partner accept financial aid from his or their ex? When you don't do a relationship with another person and things can't get as it be, crayfish tail come bend, country can't they happen to you, weather no favor you, and there is this your ex that is doing well, way inside stew, and your partner they frown or they talk say you sure say it's okay for us to go collect help from that person. That is the question we have brought today. Should a person allow their partner accept financial aid from his or her ex? Yes, I know you begin to look at your partner now and you're doing hey, try it first. Oh, Nkechi, try it first. In fact, you will not want to try it first. You get? Calm down. We are only discussing it. Let us hear from other people. But before we hear what the other people get to talk, I get two guys in for studio. We go help us treat this matter. Make gonna meet my guests them. Baba the Baba, you are welcome. Introduce yourself to people at home. Sharp, sharp.
Okay. My name is Baba the Baba. I'm a comedian, MC, actor.
Chi.
What else again?
Okay, now you think
I'm on the show.
No, be small. Welcome, sir.
Thank you.
For us, they greet you.
All right. I for like to say it is not a bad thing. You understand? To ask for financial help from your ex.
Okay.
Yes. First of all, your ex is not your enemy.
Okay.
I don't know how they start that thing. Wherever they talk against ex.
Sorry, hold on. Let me introduce my second guest so that you can continue with that.
All right.
Yeah. And then for inside, we get Coach. Coach, please introduce yourself to the people.
My country people, welcome.
Speak up.
From everywhere you are, anywhere you are, from the east, west, north, south. I greet you now for this Obonga program, where be Love Battle with Mama Kobe. And like we say, the topic, when I don't hear for me, I think that accepting any sort of financial aid, especially financial aid from an ex, could be tantamount. Let me use that word because, like they say, if you lie with dogs, you go expect to come up with flies. So let me allow my guests just do justice for that. Then later, I will come wrap up my thoughts.
All right, if you continue now.
Okay. Your ex, make I come on my glass, my face.
Okay.
Your ex is not your enemy.
Okay.
You understand? If you get problem, you get problem where you go get. If you business that God even make that ex stay there. There are people who are in your life. They may not be useful to you now. They may be useful to you in future. If you business that they will be on standby to help. You understand? Yeah. So as long as you get that ex, and if they occur to you to call that ex, which means that you are not enemies, you are still on talking terms and are still be friends. So there's nothing wrong in calling your ex to help. Not help. Because it could be an embarrassing situation. For instance, house rent. Don't not go throw you in a load that side.
Yeah.
If you know. So if your ex can save you, why not?
All right, thank you very much. My people waiting for us, and I don't hear as they go here. Baba the Baba say, if now your ex be your savior, or if the person way your creator don't send to rescue you from a situation where they tight, where me and you know say you fit not see who else won't give you, or even bank or microfinance no fit help you. That wouldn't it be better for you to go and meet that ex and collect the help you're asking for? But then when I hear from Coach Mati talk say, say e no good, e no make sense. Baba the Baba, now you get this time. Let's hear your argument, right?
Now, the problem where people they get be say your ex. Why ex? Understand? You know, ex na person wey you don date before.
Yes.
Now, we need to understand relationship. Say you date person don't mean say it's supposed to lead to marriage. You date to study, to know if it can work, if it can lead to marriage. Because people even get married and divorce. So that which means that you are not meant to be married. So your ex can still marry somebody else or find happiness somewhere else. Okay? So that ex is not your enemy. You understand? When I just date, you know, lead to anywhere.
Yeah.
And when I understand yourself, in fact, if you are talking to your ex, that means both of you understand that
this one no work.
Say this one no work. We are not compatible and we are cool like this.
Yeah.
So there's nothing wrong in asking that ex for the help. So now whether now your ex help you or not, it not concern anybody. Now, if you go to 20% that your ex give you money, and that maybe that one concern you. That's your business. But the thing is that that problem has been solved, and the ex solve them.
You don't need to allow them.
You don't need to allow them not to solve problem.
Okay.
You understand? Person know where you need money to pay hospital bill X. My son hospital bill now my ex give me money.
I knew it. I just knew it.
Understand? You know, when they born,
Ex
when
number
they
what?
born Daniel.
Ex number what?
Not as at that time she was not really the immediate ex.
You see?
But the ex before the last ex when I meet my son mama that time. Yes, sir. So yes, ex before the ex.
I've lost count.
But now if we want to mention that particular ex, she'll be the ex before the last 50-something ex.
Last what?
50-something ex.
50-something ex.
Yes.
No, see white hair don't fool your head. I don't see them.
So
they have dried you up. They have aged you. Oh.
So that time, before they born myself, we went to go to 3 hospitals. I chartered ambulance. I was spending money. There was nobody to call again. And that particular ex, now call. Because I don't get who to call. Now I can call the babe. Say, I beg no verse, my this girl want to deliver out. Now she sent me money.
Wow.
She never argued too much. She just asked me when I got to pay me back. Now, bro, when I got to pay me back, I said, so, she just sent them.
Wow.
You understand? So, and we solved the problem. I have a 9-year-old son now. Now, ex, now pay hospital bill. Understand?
Where do they see this love?
I mean, where would they see this ex?
Well, there was love before the ex.
So that is it. But in our own case, we broke up in a good way.
Okay.
She wanted a rich guy. May I not get the kind of money where she wants. So we had a good this thing. I can't get AC, my motor not get AC. So if I can't spoil, she go check that taxi, they my back. Taxi will get AC. We will do convoy.
Are you serious?
Yes. True like story. True like story.
Are you serious?
I said, if we go, people go say, wow, this people get left. They do convoy. She not enter my car. So now we understood that thing. And when time reached to everybody find their way, because I know if you married her. She said no say I know big rich.
Is she married now?
No, she's not married now.
She never married now?
She's never married.
She's
in the fine big man now.
It is well. All right, make we hear from Coach. Go ahead, please.
First thing first, I want to say, to start with, X. There's a reason why it's called an X. We all know.
Pigeon when they use.
We all know the reason why it be like that.
Down.
Yes, like all the people. Still the matter, you know, most times where we see situation like this and people start falling back to their ex, and we know say there's a miscommunication between love and trust. Now, if you're having financial aid every time you jump into your ex, why the ex? Now, if you're the person where they give your partner permission to go meet your ex for money, anything, at the time when you start to get to another thing, make you no complain. Not to forget there have been record and history. You know, for the thing you should consider mostly, what you need to be scared of. Now, because say both of them get history. And I'm the two go fear you. I not say you know if you get financial aid from somewhere, but all I'm trying to say is your ex should come in the place maybe when some, I'll put them, life and death situation. That one I feel accept that one. Those exceptional cases. But in the case of maybe say I want to pay school fees, I want eat, I mean, if you no fit do that thing, why you marry in the first place? You no supposed marry. Because some books, the holy book does say a man will no fit take care of his family. He dey worse than an infidel. So it go even make you feel like less of a man.
Okay.
Yes, it lower your self-esteem. Because you go feel like, say, the woman gonna regret. Most say na the aspect of the woman. Now. Because why I even marry this man self? Even born straight here, he no fit give me. Common the latest iPhone, he no fit give me. Which kind palace man be this? Please. And at the time, you come like, you sure say I no do mistake, marry this man. And you come see the ex. Person don't they come, you give her one, you give her the other day. You go get to a particular day, you go say, like I don't they help this man train his wife, he don't they get beautiful. Maybe one day, this one say we get history, make her feel chop small for where I eat before. So all these things now part of the thing where sometimes, and again, another factor, our African culture. We know say some places for Nigeria, if as a woman you collect money from another person, not to even talk of an ex, cook for that man. Yes, you know, our culture have it. You understand? That the man's financial life go down. Wow. And in some culture, if you even kill the man. So you cannot just leave all those things.
From ex of another girl.
No. You know, you talk about the ex, we can't be another thing where there is something we don't do before. You know, when you talk about ex, or not two don't share some certain thing before. Yes. The ex don't know your favorite music. He don't know the sport when like he don't know. So you where they come, you know, so they use banana, they catch monkey. One day as they come, they collect. One day you go pay. You where they collect free ride, the AC they blow you, they sweet you. You go say, I know Uche, he's so loving. Uche, please, I just have this situation. Uche goes, no worry, nobody, send me your hazard. If they hazard you, one day the hazard go hazard your neck. So, now be the thing what they talk for now. So it is not advisable. Okay. I don't know, maybe Baba get something to chew.
Coach, from that point, you say in a case of exceptional, when it is exceptional, that be right English, Abi.
Now waiting in talk.
Exceptional means maybe a case of when you not get anywhere to run, or maybe a serious life and you mentioned that life and death. Yes. Any case, any money you cannot provide is life and death.
Go and hustle. Why would you not go and hustle? Because if you say that, I'm going to cross my leg tomorrow. Why I say life and death? There are some cases where you no plan for. I'm going to yes, hospital bills now. There are some hospital bills where the price they obscure. You know something person won't go for surgery now. And maybe say the man capacity now, maybe 2 million, there's something come like 10 million.
Now the same
something we don't plan for. Then any kind of assistance then, you know go care for which phases. Okay. But on the normal one we're supposed to plan, like normal thing where they talk about normal burden. What to be the burden? School fees. All those one are normal thing we're supposed to do. You know say if you want
that man, for instance, that man can't lose job that period.
Why you
go lose job?
That's a come now.
Why not him then sack?
Why they sack you? Why does they sack you?
Now, you talk say it's not good for somebody to go back the ex because the ex, because of when I don't share something before, the thing go on make you the guy gonna call get back gonna call or you know what you talk no plan say go cheat. Abi? Now cheating. You don't need to beg your ex for money before you cheat. Ex where you go meet, you go see meet them.
One runner, you go runner.
You go run now. Hey, that's right.
You know, Mama Kobe, there is something people don't really understand.
Wait, make I finish. I say you go run now. So now, if it's a runnable S or unrunnable, there are S's you cannot run. Just collect the money and move on. You get some S will go fit give you money, but you know if you run them. Like that my ex, I know if you run now.
She's strong passive already. She's strong passive.
I don't hear that.
So Baba, there's something you should understand. You see, money they intoxicating more than alcohol. You might not really understand.
Now, because when money they buy the alcohol, they intoxicate.
Because when the woman don't collect, when she don't collect from the man, you know, it don't spoil her gifts. You know, there are certain things where if he say when they run things before, you know, if you do them. And now coming to your ex, they come they beg for little favor. You go feel like say that man maybe you know measure up. And at the time you go be like say the man go they feel less of a man.
See, now our African mentality, now be this SSS of a thing. I don't know why they always talk about X. What if you person another girl? You know go feel wrong with you one. You know go feel cheat with your wife another girl. X now not my person you don't date before. X is an S project. You understand? Person when X project, is it right?
Ex project.
Your ex is your ex abandoned project, or
I hope your exes are watching. Let them see how you are talking about them on
no,
live
your ex
television.
now. What you don't do before? When you no work, then so. But even if you cheat on your ex, that is not the cheating that we are talking about. That the African mentality. That ex, go. There's nothing bad. Okay, school fees. Like say it's not life and death. School fees is what most of all these men when they commit suicide. It not pass school fees and house rent. You understand? Now that suicide may not be the life and death now. So if you have your ex that can save you, you go for the ex. Must you even tell your wife or your husband say you want to collect money from ex?
You don't start. You
No,
don't start
no.
to they do
No,
hide and seek.
that
No.
Because now there they start. By the time when
that's
come
where they
find
start.
out.
If the person can't find out, as long as say you know they live suspicious life, because the major problem now trust. That's the major problem. So you don't be say there's a need for so money, and you bring them. When man waka come up for us in the morning go find money, who know what you go do? You know then the office you go.
Baba, I want to correct an impression.
Now money you go bring.
Sorry, hold that thought before you start correcting the impression. Just hold the thought. Don't forget your line of thought. We don't throw phone lines them open now. Please call us. The number there your screen. If you know if you make phone call, enter Facebook or Instagram. The hand on our WAP TV channel. Drop a message and I read it here live and direct. But if you can call me on video call, for WhatsApp, do that. I want to see your face. I will love to hear your opinion. Any which way, just reach out, make we hear what you get to talk. You had a line of thought. Who was it? Please go ahead.
Like I said, I want correct one impression where be say a man will not fit take care of his family. That man they consider say that the man they talk and saying worse than an infidel.
Okay.
You must be able to take care of your family, no matter what, irrespective of what happen. So now the issue there now is not that you cannot take care of your family or seek for aid somewhere else. Why must it be an ex?
Now the ex, now if you call that time.
Now the ex now be the matter. Why the ex? You don't get family member. You don't get friends. You don't join meeting. If you be man, you know there for all this organization meeting or anything. Why must it be that ex? The problem why I gave you that ex is that some ex they be bad. Some ex too bad. Mama. Some ex all they are bent of is maybe in get some unfinished business so they never do. And the reason why they leave that game, maybe then they might not have hitting the jackpot. Wow. And when they don't see say that lady don't marry now, you don't they blows on. You don't they blows on. And they come see as opportunity. I see they come ask me for aid every time. One of these days, why not make I test the cookie jar? So many things go happen for the ex. And again, you know, one thing about gifts they spoil heart. So we don't talk and say only financial aid in terms of say life.
Hold that thought, no vex. Let's talk to Rex. Hello, Mr. Rex. Good evening, sir.
How are you, man?
I'm fine, thank you. How is Abuja?
Abuja is fine.
All right, can I go to hear you?
All right. You see, remember, your ex is not an enemy. Ex is somebody that has even, you were happy with her before, or with him before. Now you have departed. It is no longer an enemy. It's no longer that wherever you see her, wherever you see him, you fight. No, you can be offended to each other. As at when due. And remember here, we are saying that the person, your husband or your wife knows is why you are going to her ex to collect something. So there's nothing hidden about it. It's only because we always attach immoral acts towards going to somebody to obtain loan or to obtain money. Like, let me give examples. A lady got a store where she was selling things. The husband had money to give her to start with, but the store became the problem. The lady told that my ex can assist also. Can we go? The husband quickly agreed. And they got it. It's not that because it's your ex, when you go to him or her for something, it becomes you must do any bad thing. No, you are friends. You are not enemies. He was once your source of happiness. So why won't you help him or her now when it's a problem? It is like one of you said, our African mentality. We always attach things that if you give out, you don't forget. It becomes yes. If I give you now, therefore you must do something. No, it's not so, my brother. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, sir.
It's the African mentality.
Yeah.
That is the problem. That is what I have exes, I still send money. I have exes that are married. That one come and say things tough for her family. I sent her money. I don't even know where she did.
NGO.
You understand?
NGO, Baba. Carry go.
No, because we are friends.
Oh.
I don't even know where she did. You all come and say, because I know say she don't marry.
Okay.
But the things they some husband and children don't get. I send her money. I don't say better money. I don't get. I send me small thing. Where I get. You understand?
I know ask you.
Because they look me like say, you can use NGO. so now most of the jobs I they get, most times my ex-girlfriends they recommend me.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh, that's
This
nice.
necklace where I wear so, and my ex give me X.
And the boxers?
No, I don't know. I don't tell you about sex.
No, now, since you want to tell us stuff right now, let's hear everything.
This one. Now my ex-girlfriend give me this one.
Oh, she's
Now
nice.
2. Another guy thief the other one.
Another guy.
Girl.
Another girl.
Thief am.
When I see life
Yes, sir.
on national TV. Hope you know this will go on YouTube. Okay.
So we are good.
I go play for your wedding.
One thing with all this gift and all that, you know, it go make sure that your relationship or the marriage, you know, go forge ahead sometimes because when you start going back, you know, there is a line where you need to cross. When you don't enter into marriage, we are not talking about you still being in a relationship.
Okay.
You don't marry. There are certain times you need to see. I go even advise, as a lady, once you don't marry, you see that your SIM card break am. If you see the way if you do some, because there are some, we don't talk about the good ex. So
Break up.
what about the bad one? They know where to get you.
The stalker.
There are some ex where they are annoying. So you coming to them now, an opportunity, you don't give them privilege, you don't give them the way to slaughter you.
See, that one are X. Any X where they lose.
Dagbana ex.
X when no they responsible. You understand? Now be that one. Man when no they responsible, no they responsible.
So wetin make una
Man
leave
when no they
the
responsible,
first
no
place
they
when una no marry?
responsible. Asa, I don't day hotel one day for Ibadan. I go to show one of my friends come visit me. Carry one girl come my hotel room.
Okay.
He slept with the girl in the hotel room for my
You're
presence.
talking about
Sorry,
a person should allow
Sorry.
his
Hello,
own
Mr.
wife or
Steven.
husband to meet an ex. Am I right? Okay, to me, it's not good at all. It's not proper at all. Because why? Something will come up. And that thing that will come up is going to be a problem. Yes.
Okay.
Whether they part in good or bad, something will come up that maybe the marriage will break. Why is that someone should go and collect gifts from an ex? You can greet the person, no problem. You can even maybe condole the person, show condolence for the person if there's a problem. But going to collect gift, that means you want to go and associate yourself with that person again, which is not proper. To me, it's never a nice thing at all.
Okay.
But people should view that. People should help and understand this. What I'm trying to say. It's a very bad thing. To me, it's a very bad thing. You can communicate with an ex. Greeting the person not a bad thing. In fact, honoring the person not a bad thing. But not going there to collect any gift from that person. Because that gift that ex is giving to you, there must be something behind it, and which one cannot tell. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Because you know, people go to say this thing they harmless. You know, there is really nothing like an harmless gift when it comes to financial. That's in money.
People they will get good heart too. They don't need anything from you. Somebody like me. I don't need anything.
Don't put yourself for that category.
You won't go to restaurant.
Should we tell them? Oh.
No, somebody like me. There are people who don't add anything, don't attach anything to gifts.
Okay.
You understand? There are people that don't need to give you gifts because they want to get you. They want to get you, they will get you. They just don't say you need help. You understand? So Mike will leave saying a gift, they take get them. A person want to get you, go get you.
Okay.
But you need help at this moment.
Okay.
And the person get them. In fact, I've so many exes feel they're indebted to their exes. I don't date girls who help me that time, who support me financially. Then I didn't have. If God can bless me now, that can get problem for her marriage. She need money. I will give her because that one helped me. Get was supposed to marry one no more. They talk about saying me myself. If that kind of person get problem, you understand? I go help her.
Okay.
Because she was there for me. I don't need anything back from her. I just feel like they owe this girl. So there are exes like me. Responsible ex. So I don't say anything bad for this thing. That is if you are responsible.
Yeah.
Because people there where like me.
Sorry, let me read some messages on the internet. Yeah, I get my Rotary president Durotimi Idowu Adeboye talk say if okay, so the help needed cannot come from any other sources other than the ex abi. He say wetin person no dey chop make person say person I take that
May
again.
no smell am.
I take that again. He say wetin person no dey chop person no suppose take am smell nose o. I don talk my he say ex kwa here say to fear kwa. Okay, Florence Adebayo Dakom talk say yes, there is nothing wrong with it. Collect the money and move on. Uche Chukwu Oelekwa say there are X and there are X. You see am?
X pass X na. That's the responsible X and irresponsible
Like they say,
X.
if you know say you know fit withstand the heat, come out for kitchen.
Loud. He said there are X that have turned out to be enemies, while there are the ones that ended up as friends and further as family friends with you and your husband. For the latter, it is possible.
Make I tell you one X.
Yeah.
One of the girls who I dated when I did
Which
school.
one? What number? Please be specific. I need specifics. Tell me
That was-
number 30 or number 72.
Okay, the first ex when I got to school, I'd had other exes. The first ex in school.
I've lost track. Go ahead.
So me and that girl quarreled. What did make us quarrel at that time? We quarreled. Serious quarrel. But at the end of the day, my church leader, my leader for my church choir department, then we don't graduate to let me say one marry. Now me go and call wedding. Wedding card, I see the girl, the name now. That time picture no dey wedding, they put wedding card picture. And you know this name sound familiar. Wedding day na my ex-girlfriend, this guy they marry.
Whoa.
Now it happened that these people live on the same street with my younger sister, my immediate younger sister.
Wow.
So when they marry finish, my younger sister, they come meet for the same street, then they live. That girl and my younger sister are bestie. My son they go their house.
Wow.
We are not like family friend. Now her children they go my sister house. My sister children they go their house. My ex in school.
Small world.
You know why I said so? I get one ex. This my ex after he married.
For talk, whether you say never do one or two.
After he married, a time came where they're gonna get some financial problem. And this my ex, he can't tell the husband. Say he won't ask for financial aid from his ex per se. As then when person they desperate, anything goes. So the ex just say, okay, you sure say that person go deliver. He say, my call he go deliver. So the ex call me. Say, how far, coach? Wetin dey sup? I say wetin dey dey. He say, because they need to go school, they need to feed. In the first instance, I just look at the old time we don't dey together. She was good to me. Due to one thing. There are many factors like I always dey talk. So then when the ex come ask me for financial aid, I had to give her. So when I give her, I say, are you sure your husband dey away? Instead the man dey away. Me giving her, before you know, maybe in the next 3 months, she came back again, asking for another financial help. So it was like a normal thing. So me now, I don't already know, like they talk, old firewood, then they catch fire. I don't know some of those spots. I started helping her. Helping her. At the time, it get to a point where she can't tell me things about the husband. Things where they demeaning.
Oh.
Like this man, I don't like the way the man they do. If he meet up, if he subscribe and cable channel, if he do this, they take me out. Initially it wasn't like that. But what happened when she can't start to entertain those thoughts? Now because she can't fall back to the ex. Assuming another person, she no go get those comparisons.
Yes.
But because she remember, now she started telling me, say, what it cost us, we don't end up together. Now she started calling a dream. So there was self-doubt, we don't enter her heart back. Say in the first place, I for not leave you.
Yeah.
So assuming another person she collect that help from, it could have been different.
True.
So going back to that ex, the thing will rekindle some kind of those fire, the thing will spark.
True.
That your ex.
Some hot fires.
That your ex is not a good wife.
Situation have not happened to me.
She's an irresponsible wife.
A popular senator for Nigeria said, may your loyalty not be tested.
Fact.
That your ex is not a good wife. You understand? She's an irresponsible ex and an irresponsible wife. You understand? Now, you want beg for money. Now, it is good to, you can tell stories if you are the person they close.
Yeah.
You can say, but the guy with marriage, there are things you don't, like,
Expose.
if you are calling your ex to ask for money, it's because you need help. You don't say, my husband is dead down for her now, support her. Don't say you call the son, yeah, man, You don't know where you marry him. And so she left other guys and went for that one because at that time the person get money.
Yeah.
Now money don't finish. I said, a useless man.
No, when money finish, woman, many things go come out.
So that woman is not a responsible woman. All her mates know they help people. Those my ex will be women, not be women. They didn't.
Why?
I mates when they get money.
It is never, it never,
Yeah,
it is
she
never.
never had that
She said, other husband. Was it their husband? Was her husband?
Okay, let me read some messages here. Here we get this on Facebook. We get Peace Mawash. He talks, there is nothing wrong as for me. There's nothing wrong as for me, or we the ladies, but most men see it as disrespect. Just like, excuse me. Just like my ex wants to help process scholarship for 4 years, and my husband to be is asking me to reject it, and also I should reject any gift from any male friends as wedding gift. I can't. You don't know what God will send to you. You don't know who God will send to you as help in life. So make you reject scholarship. Scholarship of 4 years. No be everything we bite for night. Should I finish it? You should just
See,
my chest,
make her tell you.
my kidney. Hello Jimmy, let's talk to Jimmy. Hello Jimmy, good evening.
Good evening.
My Oga, how is Abuja?
I'm fine.
Oh, thank you for calling.
Thank you.
Carry go to hear you.
So we thank God.
Please speak up.
I'm watching the program. I'm actually watching the program with my wife and my children.
Your
I
children?
want to contribute to it.
Are your children above 18?
Huh?
Are your children above 18?
No.
They shouldn't be watching this show.
Okay. It's
Go
okay.
ahead, sir.
I'll caution that.
Thank you, sir.
Now,
Go ahead.
the first thing I want to say, that other speaker that talk about a man that cannot provide for his family is worse than infidel.
That's a coach.
position is wrong. It's not applicable in this case. This one we are talking about someone maybe as a result of somebody that lost his job. Hello?
Yeah.
Go ahead, please.
Someone that lost his job in the case of accident, emergency, or whatever. So that is it. Even from a drunkard who wake up in the morning and go out and all of that. So that scripture is not applicable here.
Okay.
Then coming back to the issue of X, it all depends on the motive behind gaining a financial or accepting financial help from your ex.
Okay.
There are a lot of people, ex by ex, that go on committing fornication and adultery even without exchange of finance.
Yeah.
They didn't render any help, but if it's in their mind to do it, they will do it. So the bottom line truth there is that nothing is wrong. It's just because of our this thing, Africa or black man mentality. We just read wrong meaning to it. So in a situation, okay, now look at in the case of Tinubu's wife.
Are you there? Thank you. Don't me go put for trouble. Okay.
No, you don't clarify that when you say a man that cannot provide for his family is just an infidel. Anything can happen to somebody. For instance, it could be death. If you are like the young call you for village, say something don't happen, and you need to travel now. Not be like this other religion where a person die, anybody just once you don't reach time they bury him. Igbo, you go travel now. Even if you don't get food to eat. They can't go say your father don't die. You must go now. You go find that money. So if not to call X, you go call him. Because you need that money to go right now. So there are exceptional cases that you need urgent money. Understand? like you mentioned say yeah, what's making no join? Whether I know the association. How many people they association? So everybody you be trader. So in most cases, now traders now they join all those
Association.
associations.
Because you know, say, you know, I don't see you say it's sell market. They use it since I say.
So them they all those union. You understand? Now you don't come get friends with maybe at that moment all your friends because now everybody have problem now. If you call person now, you say hey, say if you call choose now, choose my guy. Call her now. You go say somebody jam in motor.
So you go be say now you woman wey wan borrow, now you go end up to give am the small wey dey your hand.
Yeah, because you go tell say the motor break down for road like this. Now you go come dey find out something.
Yeah.
So they are friends like that. Now after you don't check all these options finish, now your ex you go call. Because in most cases people don't really just call their ex back. If you don't try other options, if you no work, you call your ex. As long as send her the money to solve problem.
You know, but the problem what I get with this ex thing, you know, it is not as if asking for financial aid when you don't get a bad thing. Everybody needs somebody at one point in time, but the idea of that ex most times is the thing where they disturb into my ear. Because now they go ask for fire. And when you play with fire, it go burn you. You know, it is easy make people talk about this good conscience, no string attached. It's easy for mouth. We don't hear that most times when they talk about how the journey, the sweet, the right. Not until. Sometimes an ex can help a person now, maybe help you to secure an accommodation. And tomorrow, if you hear them from somewhere else, maybe the friends. You say, that my ex, now me give them that house. And when the man hear them, you know, at the time, the pride, something about men, they say men, they're egocentric.
Yeah.
And yes, all men, no matter what, it is not a matter of tribe. Men are egocentric. So most times when you affect the ego of a man, you go become say the man they less of a man. You go find out sometimes safe, you know, go feel measure up to you because you find out say the thing will make him the man. You don't kill that pride. So that's why you find out say most times if you know women they say men they be the head, then women be the neck. The reason why women know how to get men because they just know how to massage their ego. You know, when you call your husband king and all that thing, but when you take away that pride from man, the thing we ain't supposed to do. You understand? You can even go meet your family members. Even some men self they find it difficult to accept from their family members not to take off ex. So that ex thing now, it means say, see, there's something about the heart. You cannot control the way the heart thinks. It is easy for us to come here and talk. No. But sometimes when you think of say, you know, go meet the person calls say, I come my house, come collect the money.
Yeah.
As a man, but it go through your mind. Because you know how to touch him. See, forget all this thing, when they do all this holy. Forget that thing. When you the idea say your ex they for that person's house. And you know say they don't get something they don't run before.
Yeah.
See, no matter the way you say you be the calm one, you they hide the emotion, but something will run through your mind. Because at the end of the day, we all are flesh.
Yeah.
And our blood they run through this thing.
I understand this your point very well. Now, you say it's a men they egocentric.
Yeah.
Now he gets so now if my one call ex, you don't go call the one where go cast them.
How you want to know who go cast you?
Mama could be thank you.
Most people know responsible ex where they get. Most people like for instance, you don't get where you date this girl. Before she go agree give you something, she don't agree give or she talk anyhow. You get where they
Baba, no sense. How do you tell me man responsible? Is it because of the no? What to be your
people know responsible men. No man where go give something go they talk am outside now. You get men where no say okay this girl don't man.
All those kiss and tell.
Kiss and tell. You understand? Some people know men where they responsible. And so even no man get where one flirt, no guy where they know if you do one with for area. So they talk anyhow.
So you know consider the aspect say the information feel leak out from somewhere. We not be the man direct.
Any information can leak anyway. Now it depends on how the information is passed. A man can help you. And so when did they find? Now me help them talk to. I
don't get issue with the man. I'm at the focus on the ex. The ex. Why the ex?
Normal talk. Now normal talk.
Yeah.
That's how. Now, no man, no ex will give you money. You can't go they tell people where they close to you. If the ex knows say you don't marry, because if that person talk that marriage will be at stake.
Okay.
Understand? So no ex would want to start doing that. I understand your point.
My candid advice, but sorry, I interrupt.
No, you say family.
Okay.
Most men not go even beg family. Because if you say this Lagos, all of us will code. Some of the family people say you get and you no get.
Yeah.
You understand? You try to explain to them, they don't really understand.
As long as you don't get that small motor where they carry
Yeah,
around.
them listen you get money. And sometimes you know if you chop,
For
food
this
go dey
period,
your
when
house.
for no day, you see they drive.
You
You
understand?
they drive for this period. Okay, give me money.
They take drugs.
You
Okay,
understand?
give me money.
They don't agree, understand. So now you now come go they meet that same person. For instance, I get like now if I dey talk about where I want to drop my son, people go, but you have family, you have to go and drop your son, child with your family if you want to go somewhere. I know what I'm saying.
Another issue I get with this matter.
Make a complete
Okay,
family
okay,
issue. I don't carry my pikin go one of my cousin house for weekend.
Are they watching? They are not watching.
I told them not to watch.
Okay, go ahead.
Carry my pikin go my cousin house for weekend.
Okay.
The next thing say, the children want to go and swim. I said, how many of the children? Only one pikin I give you. Yes, the children want to go and swim. Now, she get 2 children. Swimming na 2,000. 6K. Just because make my pikin go there. Now, I tell them only those 3 now. Because the children in the compound. Now, because I say my pikin there your house, you want carry everybody for your compound go swim. For my head. I don't say my pikin no they like to swim.
Better.
See my pikin they fear water.
Yes.
Assault of the earth.
You understand? So now,
Salt of the earth.
now this case still dey ground now. They go say it's an
So
irresponsible
let's
man.
talk to John. Hello, Mr. John. Good evening, sir. You're watching television.
Adeyima.
Please reduce the volume of your TV.
Adeyima.
Go ahead, please.
Good evening. Hello.
Reduce the volume of your television.
And they listen.
Okay.
They try to listen to
You're
himself.
stressing. You're stressing it. Please, when you call, reduce the volume of your television so we'll go fit talk. Okay? Yeah, you were saying.
I want to say something.
Right.
It's important for marriage. For those of us who want to go into marriage,
Okay.
or for people who are into marriage, you must understand one thing. Marriage is a journey. And you don't expect say the journey go dey smooth at all time.
Okay.
But there's something about marriage where they keep and glue, commitment. And that commitment means that you go plan with your budget. Plan with your budget. But most times when you still dey entertain, say you get one X, where tomorrow in case of say I want buy one Gucci Air, or school fees
No
come
brands,
sub,
please. Go ahead.
or school fees one sub, I feel call that X. If you no burn those bridges, you go find out say every time you go the same situation, we go warrant you to the always go back to that X. It is not an excuse. It is inexcusable. Now, I don't want to hear the talk say one X. Now ain't go be the person who feel be my savior or deliver me. Savior plenty everywhere.
Okay.
Not your ex.
Wait, make we address that here.
No vex. Hold that thought. Let me read some messages before we begin the round of our time is almost out. Here we'll get Florence at debayo.com. He say there is absolutely nothing wrong with it as far as there is nothing else attached to it for me. For me, it is fine. Yes. So as long as you know, ask for happy ending. Just give me this money and let me walk away.
And you can be happy like that.
Let me walk away with my 2 legs
I
closed.
ATM machine.
I don't know where you got that from. Then, excuse me. Here we get the in talk say no be small thing no. He say no, it is not prosper gaskia. We get call. Hello Shaib.
Hello.
Shaib, good evening, sir.
Hello. Good evening.
Good evening, sir. Thank you for calling. How you doing today?
Are they fine today?
All right, carry goes out there. Please just speak up, okay?
Hello.
Speak up. Speak up.
Yeah. To me, I don't think it's right for you to have anything to do with your ex again.
Wow. Why you talk so?
If I don't break up now, I make everybody come at the face within the face now.
Okay.
Yes, now. So to me, it's not right at all.
So if you need help and the person actually get the money, or if he help you, you will just manage your situation like that.
Yeah, I go provide now. So you go
Wow,
just find
nice
out that
one.
we are big.
Nice one. Thank you very much, sir.
Because if I know that my partner has anything to do with her ex,
He said if he
find
has
yes,
that, a partner get anything to do with X.
Go vex.
Again.
Thank you, sir.
Now, make we explain that X. Make we break down this X issue way. Relationship. A lot of people go into relationship with the mindset of you must marry.
Okay.
Now, if you not marry, now war. That is why we are having this.
Like
X
you have wasted
conversation.
my time.
Yes, that's why we are having this X issue.
But I think the main problem is people know they define relationship. And you ask yourself, when is the time to define a relationship? Is it 2 months? Is it 3 months? Or on the first day? As now they come, what do you want? Some people go say, wait, now I'm going to count 1 before they count 2. You get?
Yeah.
And then for some people, I think immediately you come, you start to ask, what's your genotype? What's your blood group? Hey, the lady go stay well now because she has seen husband material.
Yes.
So I think there are things guys say to ladies that will give them mindset that I'm heading to the altar. So when you come ahead to the altar, you drop for junction. There's a problem.
Yes, sir.
She's gonna feel bad.
Yes, even men they feel bad too. Especially when the man don't invest too much.
Ewo.
That's just you just so any man will tell you say,
Ewo.
to fear to X, he trained the girl for school. And the girl leave him.
Our time have finished. Our time have finished. Okay, Baba the Baba, take this time and help us drop your last point.
Okay. As long as you don't have any intention to ruin the person's marriage,
Okay.
as long as you don't have intention to have carnal knowledge of your ex, there's nothing wrong with asking for help.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. Let's hear you.
I go drop this short with this quote. They say focus creates blindness. So when you are focused, you go dey blind to some certain things. Okay. You go feel see as distraction. So if you focus for your marriage, you get where you go. I go tell you any form of distraction, where particularly na X, take them out. Just in fact delete. No need that.
Delete and block. All right. Thank you very much, my people. I hope so you enjoyed today's episode as myself. I enjoy and well. If you feel so you still get into one talk, enter Facebook or Instagram, drop your messages. We will still love to hear your own opinion. Don't forget to watch repeat episode Monday morning, 10:30 a.m. only on Top Up TV. Follow us for our social media handles so you'll be the first person to know anytime we'll post anything online. Make sure to turn on the post notification button. Till we come again next week with another fine topic. Have a good night. Enjoy your weekend. Mwah.
Any for relationship,